Hello students. Today we will be starting with the remaining few questions of exercise 3.3 of the chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. Today we will start with question number 3. In the last video I have explained till question number 2. So here we'll see question number 3. So in question number 3 it's given, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if, and there are 3 conditions given in it. Okay, so here in this question the first condition is angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So now since the diagram is not given, for our convenience we will draw a quadrilateral. Okay, so let me draw a quadrilateral that looks like a parallelogram. So please draw the diagram with pencil and scale. Okay, I am just drawing it with the sketch pen so that it looks brighter here. Okay, so I have now, since the diagram is not given here, so it's not given, mentioned, any diagram is not given, so I will have to write it as let ABCD be, okay, be the quadrilateral. Okay, so be the quadrilateral that we are talking about. Now we will see the condition, the 3 conditions that are given, and we will try to see if they are true or not. So the first one, in the first number 1, it is given, it's given that angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Now we have to see whether it's correct or not. Now see, if you see the diagram properly, angle B and D are what? They are opposite angles. And if this quadrilateral has to be a parallelogram, then the opposite angles has to be equal. And another property says that adjacent angles are supplementary, but B and D are not adjacent angles, right? So we'll write down, in a parallelogram, adjacent angles are supplementary, right? So that is our important condition, that they have to be supplementary, but angle B and angle D are not supplementary angle, but they are what? They are opposite angles. So can I say that this condition will be equal, correct? So therefore the quadrilateral ABCD, okay, cannot be a parallelogram. Okay, cannot be a parallelogram if the condition is this. Okay, so if it is the condition, then it cannot be a parallelogram. Okay, so let us see the next condition, number 2. What is given in the next condition? Number 2 condition is given that, it's a long one, let's write down the condition. So let us say this is the condition given. Now AB equal to DC, okay, they are, now we know in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal and parallel. So these two are given as 8 cm, okay, fine. AD, this side is given as 4, and where is the opposite side, that is BC, is given as 4.4. So if it has to be a parallelogram, then these two sides also has to be equal, but they are given as unequal measurement. So see, if ABCD is a parallelogram, then opposite sides are equal. Okay, but here what is given? But here AD is not equal to BC. So can it be? So the condition here will be false. So let's write down that. Okay, I hope this part is helpful for you all. Now you have question number 4. Okay, this you see, all the 3 conditions that are given are wrong. Okay, means they are not true, and here also you can see the opposite angles are given, but A and B, C, the values are given as different. One is 70, one is 65, so that they cannot be equal. So all the 3 conditions are, you cannot simply write no, they are not incorrect, you have to write down the conditions this way. So now after this we have a question, that is question number 4. Okay, I hope this is, everyone has understood this. Now in question number 4 it's given to draw a diagram, so you have to draw the diagram. Please use scale and pencil. Okay, so I'll be writing down the homework at the end, question number 4 and whatever it is, so you will do it that way. Now we will move on to question number 5. Now let us see question number 5. Question number 5, it is given as the measures of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each angles of the parallelogram. Now here also, in this case, a diagram is not given. So let us make a quadrilateral. Sorry, here it's given as about a parallelogram. So let us draw a small parallelogram. You can draw on the right hand side also. Please use scale and pencil for this. So let it be ABCD. So they are said that the adjacent angles, okay, suppose these two or these two, any two adjacent angles, they are in the ratio 3:2, and we have to find out the value of each of the angles. So what we'll write? So here the name, since the parallelogram name is not given, so I'll write let ABCD be the parallelogram. Okay, let ABCD be the parallelogram. Full stop. Now what is the next part? Let me take this as 3x and this as the 2x angle. Okay, since they are adjacent angle, so now let angle A be 3x and angle B be 2x. Okay, now we know a property that since adjacent angles of a parallelogram, are supplementary. Supplementary means, you know, it's equal to 180 degree. Okay, since adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary, that means therefore angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now angle A I have taken as what? 3x. Angle B I have taken as what? 2x is equal to 180 degree. Now it is in the form of an equation. Let's solve this. 5x is equal to 180 degree and x is equal to 180 degree divided by 5. If you divide, you get x is equal to 36 degree. Now if I have x, I can find angle A. So now therefore so let's do it. Therefore angle A will be equal to how much? I have taken as 3x. So 3 into 6 degree, 36 degree, please give a degree sign properly, will be equal to 108 degree. And what will be angle B equal to? Angle B is equal to 2x. So 2 into 36 degree, that is equal to 72 degree. So I have got these two angles. So I need to find the measure of all the angles. Now in a parallelogram, opposite angles are what? They are equal. So what I can do, if this is 108 degree, so obviously this will be also 108, and if this is 72, this will also be 72. So let's write down the condition before writing. So since opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal, you see here, are equal, therefore what I can write? Therefore angle A is equal to angle C. So this implies angle C will be equal to the value of angle A, that is 108 degree, and angle B is equal to angle D. So what will be the value of angle D? It will also be equal to 72 degree. So now I have the measure of angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. So in this way I can find out the measure of all the angles of a parallelogram. Now in the next question, that is question number 6, it is given the measure of two adjacent angles are equal and you have to find the measure of all the angles. So you please draw any parallelogram ABCD or PQRS, but you please don't write given. If it is name is given that PQRS is a parallelogram, then obviously you will write given PQRS is a parallelogram. But if it is not given, then you will write let PQRS or ABCD be the parallelogram, and you will start it that way. Consider the angles, solve it in this way, use the properties like opposite angles are equal, opposite sides are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary and all, and then you will be able to find out. If you find these two angles, you can easily find the opposite angles. Okay, so that is very easy. So you please try to do question number 6. So for today the homework will be, so students, for today's video, after getting into today's video, the homework will be question number 4 and question number 6. Now I hope the explanation was helpful for all of you. you have any doubt, then please let me know. Okay, we'll continue the rest of the sums of this exercise in our next video. I'm taking it 2-3 sums in a particular video so that this doesn't become confusing for all of you, so that you can understand it better. If you have any doubts, please let me know. All of you, please take care, stay safe. Thank you everyone, have a nice day.